Hello and welcome to Pro Clubs Weekly, the home of all things competitive pro clubs. I am your host, Eightball, and I am joined, as always, by Domino. Domino, what's new?
Oh, mate, I'm excited. It's my favourite night of the week. It's VFL week. Let's go!
And we're bringing you game from the Premier League, and it's the opening week of the season. It is Liverpool versus Chelsea, once they can find an opponent, of course. Domino, this is our first trip to the Premier League. How do you see things going down?
Do you know what? VFL's obviously slightly different with the Big Six in the real world and Big Six in VFL, but because they are the Big Six in the real world, they've got to draw good players. So I'm really excited for this one.
No, I agree, and there is often a correlation between the teams in the real life Big Six and the VFL Big Six. But the difference is you do sometimes get those teams that can creep in and cause big upsets. So hopefully we'll see a couple of those this season. But right now we've got two of the big guns and an almost a goal straight from kickoff for Chelsea. Ball over the top, cheeky little flick on, and that has woken both teams up, and us actually, if I'm honest. I wasn't expecting that.
Absolutely, I was sitting there not minding my own business, and then that ball came over the top. It's a good strategy. People do it on VFL, obviously, to not lose possession early on, but you don't expect it to come off that well.
No, we've had a couple of slow starts on this channel so far, a couple of scrappy games, and this one looks set to light up the channel as the tackles are flying in. Ash has got it on this right hand side in the middle to Vieira, and it's another ball over the top.
And the offside flag.
And he's offside. I did wonder why he was hesitating so much. Good line there by Chelsea, and we'll see the VFL press trying to stop him from playing out, but they're able to on that right hand side into the middle with Branny. Good tackle there by the central defensive midfielder. He's kept the ball though, and onto this right hand side, Vukwa with a bit of skill. Good cut out again by his CDM teammate Vieira, and cut out by Chelsea centre half and into the final third. Looking for striker's feet, can't get it in. Ash sweeps it up. Gets away with that square pass or X pass. I don't know, I don't play Xbox.
I don't know if the viewers realise at the start of the game where you saw the formation of Liverpool, but they look like they're lined up 3 at the back. Now I don't know if they're going with 2. Oh, there's a good chance there. Don't know if they're going with 2 wing backs across there. Or like a flat
I very
five.
much doubt. Yeah, I very much doubt in VFL we're going to have defensive-minded players playing on those wings. That's not what we're accustomed to seeing.
Absolutely, my friend.
Chelsea looking quite dangerous in this beginning opening 13 minutes. They get the ball again crowded out by 3 Liverpool players, and they get out to this left-hand side, running things through this midfield and running into players as well. It's swept up quite nicely though by Liverpool, and they retain possession with Haaland and Claudio Ranieri at the back.
It does look like they've set up as 3 solid, as a 3 solid back there. Wingers pushing nice and high up there.
I feel like three centre backs in VFL is usually a good thing, because if not for kind of defensive stability, but just for the height, so attacking corners and defending corners, where the goalkeeper gives the ball away to our cameraman for this evening, who is D Moore. So big shout out to him for letting us use this video.
Appreciate you, sir.
Unable to capitalise there from the mistake, and we're 20 minutes in. It's looking like a good game so far, and the ball over the top is on.
Straight.
He did look slightly offside, yeah, just lacking that bit of chemistry between the two of them there, as we've got a Liverpool free kick in their own half. And they take that short, of course. Playing out from the back, or trying to play out from the back. It's given away once more. And again, so that higher tier quality, just slightly lacking. It is the opening weekend of the season though, so there may be some nerves. New players playing together. It's a good battle there. Centre back taking it off the striker. Ash has got it on this right hand side. And he's looking to maybe swing one in there, but again, defensively solid from both teams so far. Chelsea, a bit of skill in the centre midfield, trying to play it out, and I think that is, again, it's a bit of a theme we're seeing, is quite a heavy press, and I guess with 22 players on the pitch, it's probably likely going to happen. It can seem congested at times, and that's when teams who can keep those wide players often look like they can create more, if you know what I mean. They've got more, like the space here, and it's always those wide areas. Liverpool on the right hand side with Willow.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think Chelsea are looking, the early build-up play from Chelsea looking good. Liverpool are playing like Liverpool in real life, pedal to the metal, and very unlucky with the header, but a great save, good keeping position there.
And we've got another offside. There seems to be quite a few of these creeping in. A good save, like you said, nonetheless. That must be reassuring for the Chelsea teammates. We've got the ball in the midfield. We've got Liam Ewers, and he's played a ball, and again, offside.
Do you know what? I think more credit to Chelsea here, because as you know, me and you did play at times both as centre halves, and one of us would call the line. So to play people offside, you can't track that run back as much as you want to. You've got to keep your line. So whoever's calling those lines in the centre-back position, fair play to you, because you've caught them 3 times, kept to discipline.
And I think you've got a few options when you're playing a back line like that. You can do what we used to do and just have a sweeper. So someone does drop in if those balls come over the top. Or you can try and do what Chelsea are doing now and try and keep that line. We always preferred playing with a sweeper, but Chelsea are looking pretty solid here, so long may it continue for them.
Yeah, that's because we played with 2 other people that didn't keep the line.
We are mentioning no names. Chelsea in the offensive third. Bit of space on the edge of the box here. Can they muster up a shot? Good bit of skill, the old flip-flap. They win it back high up though. Bit of space on this right-hand side with Branny. And again, the CDM for Liverpool doing the damage there. They've got a good couple of defensive-minded centre midfielders there who seem to be keeping Chelsea at bay at the moment. And I say that as he gives the ball away. And we got missed on this left-hand side into Branny again. And a good tussle there by the striker and Miles. Chelsea do win the corner though. I'm not too sure what happened there. Corner comes in.
I'm always interested on corners to see how teams play. I'd like to see more build. For example, you can only get 2 or 3 corners before you can judge it, really, of what their tactics are. But it's one of the things you need to drill on VFL.
And we've seen the flip-flap again. Lots of skill in that box. They just can't get the shot away. And is that a testament to Liverpool's defence or just Chelsea's inability to pull the trigger, Dom?
Do you know what? I think the 3 centre halves here look solid. Their position looks great. They're covering the runs, and the CDM is filling in the gaps off the cam, trying to run off. So I think actually Liverpool's shape does look like it's more open. However, defensively they look quite sound.
So we've got 2 defensively solid teams. It's just what we want to see, isn't it, Domino? 2 clean sheets. Ash has got it on this right-hand side. The cutback was a good one, but Chelsea again sticking to that solid defensive work, managed to win it, and that is probably one of the quickest halves we've called so far. It's 0-0, Domino. When are we going to see some goals?
I think it's going to come from a mistake. I think both teams are cancelling each other out, both defensively, organised at the back. There's not been enough quality up top with, again, individual brilliance or final third passes. I think really, if I'm going to pick a team to score first, I'd go with Chelsea. They look like they can build up from the back a little bit better, but Liverpool look equally as dangerous on the counter-attack, so I'm excited to see how the second half plays out.
Are there any individual standout performances for you in that first half?
Whoever's calling this line for the Chelsea, which I don't know who that is. So I'm just going to pick one player, the right back with the afro. You're my guy.
Domino's hot pick of the week. Liverpool get us underway here, and they've gone real Route 1 Stoke City on a cold Tuesday night. They win it high up though with Jay Willow. Looking for, he had 2 options out there. The ball given away to Branny. Gohu. They win the ball back, and again those 2 Chelsea centre backs not only looking defensively solid but calm on the ball as well. A couple of assets perhaps. Tyler through to the striker's feet, and it's missed on this left hand side. Does the skills again. The ball's coming in, bit of a size difference there. Good win by Miles, and again JP94 needs a shout out. He's given the ball away there though, but he was completely and utterly kind of shadowed out there, and Chelsea win it very high up again, and they've actually won the throw-in. A few little fakes.
Oh, he's throwing in those Max Holloway feints. I like that. Fair play to him.
And Haaland's actually put the ball out for a corner. So one of Domino's favourite pastimes, watching corners.
It is.
Chelsea swing it in. And a good win there by D Moore. And Liverpool have got players up. All of a sudden, we're breaking on to 3v3. Kronks has ridden him.
Oh!
And he's put it in. I thought it went over. Kronks has made it 1-0.
Now, I don't ever give negative feedback to keepers, but what would you say on the keeper there?
I thought he saved it, if I'm honest. I feel like that's one that he'll be sat, fine well, he'll be sat there right now saying, how did I not save that?
Yeah, no, I agree. To be fair, I think keeping is one of the hardest jobs in VFL. You'll get 2 or 3 moments in the game, and they can either make you the hero or the villain, so I never give anyone shade.
And smart play from Willow there, not actually going for that ball. He did leave it for his strike partner, but he did manage to get onto it, and Liverpool just kind of asserting their dominance on this game now with the opening goal. Looking to press for more. They win the throwing high up. Ash has got it on this right hand side. We're going to see more fake throw-ins. No, they've gone straight for it, and they win a corner. And as you know now, it's not always the team that's going to be attacking that are likely to score.
So they've gone front post twice. Let's see if they carry on going for the same thing here.
They have done. Dean Moore's up, and that is straight from the training ground. Claudio Ranieri, like you've never seen him before. It's 2-0 to Liverpool, Domino. With 58 minutes gone, who would have seen this at half-time?
No, I mean, yeah, I did call Chelsea taking the early lead.
You did, I remember.
Elephant, fair play.
I was going to remind you, don't worry.
But I tell you what, Liverpool have come out with a point to prove in the second half. And I tell you what, playing out their skins, not only kept defensively solid, but now they're showing dangerous when they go forward. And it's the set pieces that break down. Both goals have actually come from a set piece. Their first goal was obviously them winning it from their own Chelsea set piece.
No, we've mentioned it before, the importance of, I mean, no one's expecting anyone to sit there for hours on hours every week and drill with 11 pros, corners and throw-ins and whatnot, but it does show if you take a bit of time. We saw Liverpool there drilling it into the front post with that flick on. If you take the time, you can get a goal, and with tight games like this, it can make all the difference. It seems to have knocked the wind out of the sails of Chelsea as Vieira wins it high up, and then it looked like a tidy ball, but again, big Chelsea centre-half cutting that out. The right-back's got it now. They're trying to play their way out and unable to do so, so that Liverpool pressure, just like the Jurgen Klopp team of 2021.
I've been watching this Vieira for Liverpool, and I tell you what, his positioning's great. Not only is he screening the back four, but he's filling in for gaps. He's aggressive in the press when he needs to be. Yeah, he's having a really good game. I think him in the midfield, either cutting it or, again, cutting passing lanes, is a real difference here.
Yeah, I think those two in central defensive midfield for Liverpool seem to be the difference makers at the moment. Branny's got on the ball a few times for Chelsea, but not too much, as there's another fantastic ball over the top for Willow to chase. D Moore's going to try and press as well. Chelsea actually do well to get out of that. The press was high, and there is Branny on the ball and plays a delightful ball over the top. Vukwa's running onto it. He's swung it in, cut out by Haaland with a double header, flicked on by Kronks. It's D Moore, good hold-up play, and he's managed to cut the left back completely out with that one pass there. Jay Willer's got it. Nice bit of skill. Beats his man repeatedly, and his teammate just comes and gives him a little helping hand. Perhaps tell him he should have released the ball sooner.
Been there on droppings, son. Been there on droppings.
Can Chelsea get back into this, Domino?
Do you know what? There's time on the clock, and we know how quickly VFL can turn once you get that goal. So agreed. I'd say there's still some time on the clock, and a 2-goal lead is dangerous, because once you get that first one back, squeaky bum time. And
Aaron looking for the left midfielder, but good defensive play from Liverpool there, to be fair. They have actually just hoofed it out again, perhaps nerves. They are 2-0 up. It is a dangerous scoreline. Trying to be a bit more conventional this time, but again, give it away. And Vieira puts his foot on the ball. Plays it back to the goal scorer, Ranieri. Nice high one for them to contest there. It's missed again. Into the dangerous Branny. Missed again, and
oh my!
He's absolutely drilled it into the front post. I just don't think the keeper was expecting it, was he?
I wasn't expecting it. I didn't even see it.
I was still chatting.
I was calling it scrappy, and then someone ball rolls and pings it in. Fair play. And like we said,
well, we did mention about them just pulling the trigger in that box. Good skill by Kronks, actually. More now busting out some skills of his own. We've seen a lot. I think this is the most skills I've ever seen in a VFL game.
Hitting that Volta.
Yeah. We've got a corner in the 82nd minute. Liverpool are in no rush to play this. That front post again. But Sandwing's done quite well there. Are they going to do it again? Domino, call it for me.
Oh, that's too quick. Caught me off guard. Had back in.
That knockdown again. They're looking for Ranieri, goal machine. And Zago's got it to Tyler. Zach plays it into Branny. Here we go. And he's cut back. It just took the sting out of it a little bit. They were free flowing before that. Good hold up play by Aaron. And again, JP94's there. Once again, him and Vieira in that centre midfield. And Ranieri goes long. Perhaps probably the best option there. Swept up by Liam Uers.
Liverpool just trying to control the ball at the minute, not rushing their passes, but Chelsea here on the break again.
Here we go, 3v3, outside of the boot, swings it in. They've always got players on the edge of this box waiting to pick it up. Ash comes out with it now. We've got 1 minute left. Giving the ball away, that's not where you want to be giving it away. Can Branny make something happen? Tyler into the striker's feet.
Oh,
he went one way, then he went the other. Good. It was good defensive work though. We've got 1 minute left of injury time. He breaks into the box, squared, cut out again, given away again. There's too much going. There's too much going on, Domino. There's too much going on. Are we going to see an equaliser? Are we going to? Here it is. So many ball rolls, Domino. They must have watched your last video, and that is time. Whew. That was a couple of grey hairs there, and I wasn't even playing. So
sweating it. I'm sweating there for the Liverpool defence.
I mean, you called Chelsea at half time. Were Liverpool good value for that win in the end?
I genuinely think it is. I think that game there, that's VFL through and through. You saw moments of quality, moments of madness, maybe keeper errors, set piece brilliance. I think that is, if you had to put VFL in a video, that is it. Great game.
And I think that really does just highlight. Speaking of highlights, we are going to see some highlights now. Thank you very much, D Moore. Of course, the first one is him breaking through on goal. Love it. I think it just really highlights how difficult that goalkeeping position is. And I mean, he doesn't cover himself in glory here, does he, at all? But a couple of shots, especially that last Chelsea one, it really does just kind of, and we spoke about it in a couple of videos ago, the position of the goalkeepers is everything. And if you can anticipate when that shot's coming in, you'll go a long way for saving it. But there are a few with the D Moore goal, the Chelsea goal.
Orbited cam here. I love it. Love the orbited cam.
I mean, it's like we hired this guy, but yeah, he took it nice and early, and you can see the position of the goalkeeper there.
You can.
Exactly what I was talking about. He shifts his body weight to one side, and he's almost premeditated it, and you can't do that. And hopefully you'll learn from this. And again, it's the most difficult position in the whole of VFL, so I do feel for them.
Yeah, fair. That was a great game. Yeah,
so let's talk about man of the match, Domino. Thoughts? Because I feel like we're going to disagree here, and I don't want us to fall out live on PWC. So, what are you thinking?
I was watching the game. It was chaotic, so it's really hard to focus on a player when the game was actually so well played. I think Vieira for me. Every time I kind of looked at positions, who was running where, my eye kept going towards Vieira, kept filling in well, he was aggressive in tackles. I thought he was my man of the match.
I mean, is it acceptable to do a joint man of the match, or because I think I would have gone personally with his CDM partner, JP94. I think both of them did the nitty gritty stuff. Both of them got their foot on the ball well. But again, for me, it was just I felt more confident with him in possession of the ball, and I feel like he made more tackles as well. So, Domino, I'll let you choose, but you can either pick mine or a draw. So,
I'm gonna go with the Chelsea guy with the grey hair afro. The guy
with the ponytail. Okay, well, let's go with three-way. We'll channel first. Three-way man of the match. Congratulations, all three of you. And I think we'll have a quick little look at the table. We're recording this on a Monday night, which means 6 games have been played in the Premier League, and there it is in all its glory. And all that leaves us to say then is good night, and thank you very much for watching. Please do like, please do subscribe. It makes a world of difference. Domino, final thoughts before we go?
Again, like I said earlier, it's a great advertisement for VFL. People want to know what VFL is about. Watch this Liverpool-Chelsea game. Enjoyed it, mate. Take care.
Bye, guys.